There we go. Now we're ready. We shall see you on the other side.
Yeah, Helen.
Jesus, I've only got one nose.
All right, sorry about
Hello there. Now listen, if you want to play the game, you have to tell me how many people are playing, all right?
Just the one.
Poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh well, let's have your name.
I'm guessing you don't have a lot either, Cookie.
Yes, I need a wet nap. Pronto.
Hey, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a cool.
Yeah, we're doing the full one.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B, as in the Mary Tyler Bohr Show.
Watch your mouth about Mary Tyler Moore.
Can't have the wires looking like a spoon. They need to be
20
color
seconds.
designated into the proper.
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
All right. Fiber optic field trips, so I need good
10
throat
seconds.
to be
Okay,
resurfaced
let's lose the desktop.
because it's still lost.
And bit of black. Okay, you're up, Buzz. Stand by. Here you go. Have a good one.
Consult physician before using. You may not really be a leper.
Oh, sure.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, you, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi,
I hope
Nate's
you find
cousin.
The accommodations up to your standards, and if not, hey, it's too damn bad. Playing by yourself today. That's cool. I'll close my eyes. Okay, let's get this ball rolling.
I can't read the questions with closed eyes, though.
Okay, pick a category.
Let's have some fun. Here comes question one.
All right, next up, Warp Factor 911. And this one's worth $2,000. Hang on tight, because here we go. Captain Kirk is to rescue 911 as Mr. Spock is to real UFO stories in search of. How'd they do that? Or America's Funniest Home Videos.
I believe it's In Search Of.
The host of the documentary series In Search Of. Yeah, he was always losing stuff. His phaser, his tricorder, his credibility as an actor after Star Trek. Come on, we need a category.
Here comes question two. It'll make you feel brand new.
The category is... when we were very young. $2,000 riding on this one. All right, look closely and tell me... which of the following best describes this picture? Drag Queen Police, Boy George Scout, Stormtrooper Summer Camp, or picture Newt Gingrich doesn't want you to see?
Well, yeah, I think it's a Boy George Scout.
It looks like 80s singer Boy George in a Boy Scout outfit. And if you play by the rules and be a good scout, maybe you'll earn your pansexual pop star merit badge.
Huh.
Take your pick. What do you say?
Question 3.
This one's gonna be the physics of complete jerks. Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. Okay, we all know they're a bunch of dim bulbs, but let's assume white supremacists have the physical properties of light. If you took a bunch of white supremacists and rammed them through a prism, what would they become? The Red Brigade, the Rainbow Coalition, the Black Panther Party, or the Blues Brothers?
That'd be the Rainbow Coalition.
Prisms break white light into the full spectrum of the rainbow. This, of course, would turn them into their own worst nightmare. All right, go ahead and pick one.
The light sounds of question 4.
And this
Oh, no,
question's
I'm not
category
hoping.
is... on your knees, Mr. Darcy. $3,000 for this one. Okay, take a shot at this. If you were to make a series of adult movies based on the novels of Jane Austen, which would not be a possible title? Pride and Prepuce, Persuasion with a Whip, Investigating Howard's End, or Sense and Extra Sensitivity?
I'm pretty sure it's Howard's End.
Alright, this one was penned by E.M. Forster, so you will not be exploring Howard's End. Unless, of course, you put it on a double bill with another Jane Austen classic, Enema. How about it? We need a category.
Number 5.
This category is Roman noses and Roman muscles. Get this right, get $2,000. Okay, when you know the answer, buzz in and type your answer. For this one, try to remember your Roman numerals and imagine this scenario. The Roman army is sick and tired of training in togas, so Julius Caesar is outfitting all his soldiers with t-shirts. If Caesar orders M mediums, X larges, and XL extra larges, how many t-shirts will he be getting?
All right, 1,010... 40.
Take it away. Type in your... In Roman numerals, M is 1,000, X is 10, and XL is 40. That's 1,050.
Thank you.
Caesar also bought the troops a huge tub of Vaseline to help recover from all that toga chafing. Okay, pick a category.
Why?
Category, let's do it. America's most violent home videos. Get it right, get $2,000. Okay, you've finally gotten your hands on the creators of America's funniest home videos, but are forced to choose only one torture forum. Since you'll want to be sure they'll be unable to create more TV shows in the future, which torture should you choose? Tarring and feathering, the strappado, keel hauling, or drawing and quartering?
I think that would be drawing and quartering.
If you tie someone's limbs to 4 horses, send each horse running in a different direction, tearing the victim to pieces, you are drawing and quartering them. If it were up to me, I'd give that video the $10,000 prize.
Lovely.
Come on, we need a category. Okay, coming up, this category is 2 ships that pass in the night. 2 G's for a right answer. Imagine this fender bender in space. If the Jupiter 2 rear-ended the Vostok 1, whom would you most likely find exchanging insurance information? Major Don West and Yuri Gagarin, Lieutenant Sulu and John Glenn, Luke Skywalker and Neil Armstrong, or John Glenn and Hal the Computer?
I'm gonna guess 1.
Hot-headed Lost in Space pilot meets pioneering Soviet cosmonaut.
There we go.
Look, this is my 3rd accident this year. I give you money. We don't report this. Da? Take your pick. What do you say? Excellent choice.
Dis or
It's
dat?
time to play Dis or Dat. And the category for this Dis or Dat question is, I never learnt that in high school. Alright, listen up. I'm gonna read off 7 names to you, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a computer language or a character from TV's Head of the Class.
Alright,
Alright,
computer
as each
language
one
or head of the
appears,
class?
if it's
Surely
computer
won't be that
language,
hard.
press 1. If it's a character from Head of the Class, press 2. And if you want to skip, press 4. Right answer will net you $500, and $500 off for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. And let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Maria, computer language or Head of the Class?
That's a character.
Fortran.
That's a language.
Cobalt.
Language.
Algo.
That's a language.
Juaralo.
That's a character.
Arvid.
That's a character.
Last one. Simone.
Character.
That's all she wrote. Well, blow me down, Popeye. Let's see your score now. Yeah, that blows a little sunshine into your total. All right, let's blow on to the next question. All right, go ahead and pick one.
It is not looking
The
good for a
category
celebrity
is
quick call,
Grandmaster
unfortunately.
Ronald McDonald. And this
Usually
one's
it's
gonna
like
be
7
worth
or 8, I think.
$1,001 bills. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Which restaurant would not be a piece in a giant game of fast food chain chess? Burger King, Dairy Queen, Jack in the Box, or White Castle?
There is no castle. Wait, no, there is no Jack.
There's no Jack in chess.
And you can say then I do know
There's
Jack.
going to be Bishop in the box, but they couldn't get the Bishop to stay in there. Okay, pick a category. And this category is abdominal cramps and the music of the 80s. 2,000 bucks for right answer. Okay, imagine this. As part of his comeback, Adamantis started behaving more like a worker ant. If one of Adam's musicians complains of hunger, what will Adam do? Drive him out of the recording studio, regurgitate food for him, fetch the musician a larva to eat, or palpate the musician's abdomen. Adam the worker ant will regurgitate food for him. Hey guys, it's time for a break.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
Okay, round one is
Wow.
history. Let's move on to round two. Now remember,
I know certain
round two
people would
means
probably
double the
cringe
value
at
of the
that one.
questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. How about it? We need a category.
Okay, alright, Alice. Let's see what you got in the oven.
The category. Alice is cooking. We are talking 4 big ones. Alright, here's the deal. Lately the Bradys have begun to complain about the humdrum meals Alice has been serving. So, instead of the familiar pork chops and applesauce, Alice decides to serve tripe and applejack. What are the Bradys having for dinner? Butt steak and a dessert cheese, tongue and apples au gratin, stomach lining and apple brandy, or sweetbreads and breakfast cereal.
I think it would be 3.
The Bradys will be washing down the stomach lining from cud-chewing animals with apple brandy. With 6 kids to only 1 bathroom, the Bradys are in for one hell of a night. Come on, we need
I'm
a
glad you
category.
went as clean as you could have on that one.
Category. Wilt does Wyoming. $6,000 could be yours. According to his autobiography, Wilt Chamberlain, A View from Above, Wilt not only did some major stuffing on the court, but also off the court. Let's pretend that all of Wilt Chamberlain's alleged sex partners were residents of Wyoming. Based on the 1990 census, with what percentage of Wyoming females would Wilt have had sex? 9%, 25%, 48%, or 96%?
Nope, not guessing on this one.
Too bad you didn't pick this. In 1990, there was a female population of about 226,000 in Wyoming, so Wilt's 20,000 sex partners would have comprised a mere 9% of them. Perhaps the other 200,000 were confused and thought that he had a 7-footer. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Number 13. Oh,
And we call this one, don't forget to tie your bandana around your thigh. 4,000 bucks behind this one. You know, for the life of me, I can't remember the name of this thing. Now, when you think you know, buzz in and type your answer. It was a big dance craze in the 1980s. There was a movie made about it, and the sequel to that movie was called Electric Boogaloo. To do the dance, you can spin on your back on some cardboard. What the hell was it called? Come on, make me proud. Breakdancing.
There we go. I wasn't sure if they wanted breakdancing or just breaking.
What were we thinking? Take your pick. What do you say?
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
And this questions category is cheap word tricks. We got $4 grand on the table. Check this out. based on the spelling of its name. Which one of the following 70s musical groups could also be known as the palindromes? AC/DC.
That would
the
be
Bee
ABBA.
Gees. A palindrome is a word or phrase that's spelled the same forward and
And backwards. Like radar.
Actually, I think I'd prefer to listen to ABBA's records backward. Come on, we need a category. The category is... time to make fun of the French. Get this right, you're bringing home 6K. Sacre bleu! The French have come up with so many wonderful things, but some did not catch on so well, eh? Which month was not a real month in the post-revolution French Republican calendar? Sony Dean, the month of steam. Macidor, the month of harvest. Vantos, the month of wind. Or Germinal, the month of buds.
I'm either guessing it's going to be 1 or 4, but I'm not actually going to guess here.
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. Absolument. There was no month of steam. Psh. There was also no month of steam baths, or any baths
Really?
for that matter.
Okay, I've never actually touched
How
the
about
UK
it? We
version
need a
of it.
category. Uh-oh, Chestbut sits
Gibberish
right
question?
It's time for...
And this gibberish questions category is floss daily or else. And we're starting off with 10K on this gibberish question. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm going to be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Okay, eyes straight ahead. What popular phrase does this rhyme
Popular
with?
phrase.
Bits got
rust,
rust,
the slob spits a bad
denture. And don't get fooled by the punctuation.
It's got rust, the slob spits a bad denture. Something
It's a
adventure,
slogan
maybe?
for the armed forces. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. It's a slogan for the armed forces used to try to recruit people. It's a lot more than a job. Okay, let's see if you... Come on, war's a rockin' good time. They couldn't say that on TV if it weren't true. Okay, pick a category.
Shave your vein, keep it clean, 17.
This category is famous women and power outages. Pop a right answer, you got 4K.
Yeah,
Get your
he
fingers
probably
ready. Here's one
he
coming
knows
at
what
you.
happens when
If your
people
power
see
went out,
gibberish
which of these famous
questions.
women would not be useful
They go
to have
after the
around
Easter
because
eggs.
she's not known for having a light source? Joan of Arc, Florence Nightingale, Molly Pitcher, or Lady Liberty?
That'd be Florence
No,
Nightingale.
she's known as the Lady with the Lamp, and hopefully she'll have a book of matches to light it with.
Oh.
Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Molly Pitcher. She wouldn't be a lot of help, but depending on what you're doing in the dark, you may need some cold water splashed on you. Take your pick. What do you say?
18.
All right, next up. Things to keep in your enormous head. And this one's worth
All right.
$2,000. Imagine this battle between cartoon characters. Richie Rich and Casper are fighting over who had the cutest movie. Casper throws Richie's own moniker back at him and calls him a poor little rich boy. What literary device is Casper using? Gerund, hyperbole, compound conjunction, or oxymoron?
I think it's an oxymoron.
Casper just used an oxymoron.
Poor, rich.
This phrase puts two words together that would seem to contradict, like Richie Rich and comic.
Oh. Well, that too.
Come on, we need a category.
Question 19.
Category, let's do it. Get your stomach ready to rumble. And this one's worth $4,000. Mike Tyson's boxing career has been masterfully handled by promoter Don King. Imagine that in a moment of genius, Don King decides to have Mike Tyson fight his next bout a la King. What will Mike have to wear into the ring? Melted cheese and broccoli, a chunk of herbed butter, cream sauce with mushrooms and peppers, or Swiss cheese, ham, and breading.
I think it would be cream sauce with mushrooms and peppers.
Cream sauce with mushrooms and pimento or green peppers. I think that's also what Don King uses to get his hair to stand up like that. All right,
That would explain it.
Superstar. Your special. 20.
This one's gonna be... Kill the Spider. This one's worth $6,000. Hey, remember the children's book Charlotte's Web about the spider that writes messages in her webs to save Wilbur the pig's life? Imagine a chapter of the book in which Wilbur and Charlotte have a fight. Charlotte retaliates by writing a harsh interrogative sentence in her web. Which of these could it be? Head cheese tastes great. You should make him into sausage. When are you going to eat that fat pig or sell Wilbur barbecue pork rinds now?
Interrogative. Why do I think it's 2?
Shoulda picked this.
Oh.
An interrogative sentence is a question. And the next question asked around the barn would be, hey Templeton, what would it take to get you to off the spider? Okay, pick a category. The attack is now. If you see two words that match, buzz in.
Press spacebar to
Answer
blow
let you
past
to
this
breathe.
crap.
But every you've been here before. Well, hope you're prepared this time. Here's your clue. Idle threats for your child. I have nothing funny to say about that. Good luck.
Break your mama's back. They'll stay that way. Crack knuckles. You'll get arthritis, yep. 7 years bad luck. Okay, yeah, I think that's what it was, actually. Yeah, we'll get all tangled and stuff. Okay, get pneumonia. Alright. Eyeballs pop out, maybe? Yeah.
My God, you were an animal on that one. Let's see where you ended up. That's the game.
There we go. That's more like it.
Ooh, you want to lie down? That must have taken something out of you. Well, let me fill back up your electrolyte count with these words.
You don't know Jack.
Thanks all around. Good show. Let's roll commercial, please. And Cookie, what's going on with these players?
Oh my God! They're on the high scoreboard. Can you believe it? How exciting! Are you kidding me? I couldn't care less if you get on the high scoreboard. Who am I, Richard Simmons? I don't care about self-improvement. Why don't you take a cold shower and then tell me if you want to play again?
Sure, Cookie, sure,
With our clearance sale,
sure.
everything must go. That means we're selling our finest mahogany caskets and concrete burial receptacles for dirt cheap. Isn't that...
And this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 2. If you like what you saw here, be sure to like, subscribe, and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and the arcade is now closed.